Good evening, one and all. You join us for this T20 between India and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Interesting call to bat first. Looking at the pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game, and there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Cuts that off well in the infield. Big edge, where's that going?
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Wow, that's missed a lot. 4 runs added in the over. Pakistan are 4 for none.
End of the first, not many runs off it. Good start by the bowlers.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Great shot, gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Ayub has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. Ayub stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
"11 runs added there. Pakistan 15 for none.
They're off to a great start. Batters timing the ball well, and the bowlers look a little bit rattled.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield. Whipped off the legs and away goes the ball. Finally, no chance, and a great catch in the crowd.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6 this. Innings starting to motor.
End of the over, Pakistan at 26 for none.
Can he come back with a dot ball?
Smacks that away through the gap.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Got that away nicely.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
That's the over. Pakistan, a 39 for none.
They're setting up the middle order to really attack the later overs. Might look to go big again here.
Wide of extra cover and away goes the ball to the boundary.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. End of the over. 8 off it. Pakistan are 47 for 1.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Straight to the fielder. Great shot, through the gap. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Massive outside edge. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
The captain can push this field a bit.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be four.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for four.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 6 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 57 for 1. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Just open the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. There'll be 4 more.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Boundaries are flowing. We need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Did well before.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
End of the over. 13 coming from it. Pakistan 70 for 1. over the infield with a cracking shot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Barely seemed to hit it, and it's gone over the rope.
End of the over. Pakistan are 81 for 1.
Six lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. 7 runs added there. Pakistan are 88 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Great commitment. Couldn't get it through the field. Azam drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. How will the bowler respond?
Straight to the fielder at long off. The batter thought they might have cleared the fence there for a moment, but it's fallen short. Super catch.
They've looked threatening but can't go on with the job. They'll be annoyed with themselves having gotten out after a start.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Out, super catch, right on the boundary. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Ahmed taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Pakistan weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over. Beats the field with a great shot.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Huge edge. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing, that could be 4.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Ahmed has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Edge, but it drops safely. Got that away nicely.
There's the drive down the ground. Cracking stroke.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Ahmed has hit that fine, and it'll run away for 4. Fine leg will not get near that one.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Finds the edge. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight to the fielder. Ahmed waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
The boundary last delivery, is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Edged it. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Was quick onto that in the infield. Six runs out of there. Pakistan are 150 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Big edge, where's that going?
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Drilled that one away.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Edge, but it drops safely. Edge, amazing delivery. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 161 for 3.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Edged, unplayable. Edged, what a ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Swept away, but finds the fielder. 9 runs added in that over. Pakistan are 170 for 3. Plenty of wickets in hand going into this, the final over. May as well go for broke. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Edged it. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
Afridi coming in.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Great shot through the gap.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Can't get that outside the ring field. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat.
16 runs added there. India, 16 for none.
One gone and an excellent start to this power play.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. No, 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 terrible shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Beats the field with a great shot. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
9 runs added in that over. India, 25 for none.
With 2 overs completed in the power play and at 12 plus and over, they're just ahead of the required run rate. Superb start.
Afridi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played. 4 runs all the way.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to score quickly.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling.
Brilliant shot there.
Timing on that was just fantastic. Straight back at the bowler and raced away for 4. Finds the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Afridi shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Goes over the top with that shot. Misses everything. End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. Power and precision in that shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Couldn't get it through the field. Smacks that away through the gap. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Got that away nicely. Whacked away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
4 overs down and the captain won't be too happy with their bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit. Maybe bring on a 4th or 5th change just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around. Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
End of the over, a very good one. 15 runs coming from it. India 73 for none.
End of the 5th and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
Perfectly timed. Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. Beats the field with a great shot. Could that be out? Looks like it.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. And through the air to 4 more.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh, my. That's just flown off the middle.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. That's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Some massive hitting in that power play, going at 12 plus runs and over. The bowlers need to tighten up, or this match is going to be lost quickly.
Smacks that away through the gap. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Goes over the top with that shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Drilled that one away. Ten runs added there. India at 104 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Great shot. Just stepped inside the line, flick of the wrist, and run out to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, that is a beauty. An in-swinging Yorker and the batter is gone.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Poor shot, really lucky. It's going a long way. What a shot.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Abbas from the south end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Nearly gets the edge. Abbas with a great delivery there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Played that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those allowed now in this over.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over, 10 off it. India are 128 for 2.
How will the bowler respond?
Wow, that's missed the lot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Gets that away.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Azam, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. It's asking to be hit, and it was smashed. It's gone high, high and long. 2 maximums in a row.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Oh, he's played that well. Back with a point through gully, and that's 4 more.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Tremendous delivery, fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Perfectly timed. Trouble. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. End of the over, 9 off it. India, 158 for 2.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Great shot, through the gap. Whacked away.
What a great shot that was. Onto the front foot really quickly. No stopping that one.
Getting nice and settled at the crease now. We'll have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. And well before.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot. He sent it the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the right. Lovely bit of batting, brings up a brilliant 100. They've been in total control and made the bowlers work hard since ball 1.
Misses everything. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. There's a chance if it hits. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Ralph from the south end.
Dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
shot. That's one for the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.